contender for my age category, yes.
What is your target this morning?
Well, my target this morning is around about 60 minutes.
How was the course for you here in Johannesburg?
It was very nice. This is Michelle. She's my guide runner. We had lots of fun today out on the course. It's a tough 10K, but it was very good.
I've got these beautiful ladies, not only beautiful, but beautiful fit ladies. How are you?
Very good. How are you?
This one looks teka-teki.
Yeah, Joburg in Tswana, very difficult courses, but Joburg is much more very difficult to all the courses that they have in South Africa when it comes to races.
As you get older, you get wiser, but unfortunately with running, as you get older, you get slower. Kudos to you, you are still acing it at your age, competing with the young ones. How do you manage to get this speed?
I think you just stay hungry. I'm always hungry coming to Spar, and it's where my career started.
I think today wasn't the performance that I wanted, so close to Cape Town Marathon. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say I'm pleased with the results that I had today, but I also don't want to read too much into it. I've had a very difficult week. I've had an injury. I've had a bad incident, and I had to not run most of the week.
Race number, funny enough, 4501, and her name is Keisha Alexander. Keisha Alexander, we have a winner!
Madam, congratulations on winning the car.
Thank you so much.
How are you feeling?
I don't know what to say. I kept on telling my brother that I wasn't going to get it, but we just stayed to see who would win it then.
I'm going to give him my residential address, and if he doesn't come in 3 days, then it means what?
Folks out here at the Spar Ladies Johannesburg, this is the start behind me here at Emarentia at Max Park. So yeah, we'll be on the media track for this 10 kilometer, and yeah, let's see who is in the who's the contenders for this one. I think I've seen Gerda Steyn, Glenrose Xaba. So yeah, it will be an epic one. Let's go. How are you?
Yes, I'm good, thank you.
Your name?
Winnie Kukamoor.
And you are a contender?
I am a contender for my age category, yes.
What is your target this morning?
Well, my target this morning is around about 60 minutes. Maybe 1 second after 60 minutes.
But yeah, looking good.
Thank you.
Yeah, hope to see you at the finish.
Thank you so much.
All the best.
Thanks.
Okay.
Hello, and how are you?
I'm well, thanks.
Your name?
Aniki Gravenstein.
And you are a contender here for your age category.
Yes, I am.
What's your target this morning?
Oh no, I'll take whatever I get today.
Are you scared of the Joburg hills?
I am. I'm petrified.
But yeah, all the best for the race.
Thank you. Thanks. Hey.
Enjoy.
Thanks.
They're coming through Irvette, Gerda, All Nedbank, Glenrose. Irvette's up front.
for Glenrose Xaba from Boxer. And she is from Ethiopia. She finishes in second place, and she is 40 odd seconds behind in the second spot. She had an incredible series as well, and one of the top 3 in the Grand Prix series. So that team took for third place. The Grand Prix series of the so the top 4 are really fantastic. The top 3 wins in Jozi's most beautiful race, the Spar Grand Prix Challenge. There's some amazing riding still to come. We've got 1 or 2 categories still to be repeated for the Grand Prix series. Even though they are not in the final. There is our next finish on the cover of Boxer. A little phenomenal, incredible line. Look at the halo, really fast with the 3 minutes and 20 seconds to the race.
Well done, girl. 1-3 to win. How does it? Get Irvette, where you want to put that? Well done. Awesome job, guys. Awesome job, Gerda. Okay.
The course for you here in Johannesburg?
It was very nice. This is Michelle. She's my guide runner. Yeah, we had lots of fun today out on the course. It's a tough 10K, but it was very good.
How many of these have you done?
This is my 4th Spar, ladies. Yes.
And then how does it feel to finishing under 53 minutes?
Very special.
Congratulations and
thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
I've got these beautiful ladies, not only beautiful but beautiful fit ladies. How are you?
Very good. How are you?
This one looks teka-teki. And this one, and these 3 look fresh. This was a bus. What was your target for this one?
This time was a PB. And she was a PB for the scores and she got it.
What was your time, madam?
52 minutes.
52 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's a PB.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Were they pacing you?
They were pacing me. They were killing me. But we delivered.
Now we love each other. She didn't love us.
Delivered.
And then Tandy. What was your target, Wena?
No, we had no target because we were pacing someone.
And then, but how was the course for you? I know it's a tough course.
No, it's fine because I'm used to it, you know. So I know where the ups are, I know where the downs are. So it's also easier to plan ahead. Yeah.
But congratulations, ladies.
Thank you, guys.
See you next year.
Definitely, you will see us next year.
Sure.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, and
We
yourself?
spoke before the race and then you told me the time you wanted to run. Did you achieve your target?
I did, a little bit less.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy
With
my result.
And you came first on your
I came
age.
first on my age.
What does this mean to you?
This means a lot to me because I only do a couple of races a year, running races, because I'm actually a race walker.
Yes.
So I do about 4 or 5 races, running races a year, so I'm very happy.
Congratulations, and
Thank you.
see you in the near future.
Thank you so much, I hope so.
Sharp, sharp.
to the city streets, we began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Afternoon, we lay awake in bed. The laughs so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, shout from the top. We're gonna be, we're gonna be two hearts running wild.
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay, thanks. I made it.
You made it.
Yeah.
1 hour, just under 1 hour 7.
106 according to my watch.
And I believe you are the first in the 80 plus.
In the 80s, yeah, but they haven't got a category for me, so I compete in the 70 plus.
But then how does it feel? Finishing under, that's a very good time on this hilly course.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
So you flattened these hills. But congratulations, ma.
Thank you.
Please welcome on stage Irvette Van Zyl.
And we'll stay on.
In the second place, in the colours of Nedbank Running Club, Ethiopia, 33 minutes and 42 seconds. So she was exactly 25 35 seconds rather behind our champion today from Ethiopia, Denaya Abaraya. The biggest round of applause so far for a woman who had a clean sweep in each one of our races. In Pretoria, down there at Mandela Bay, in Cape Town, Durban, and now here in Johannesburg. She won today in 33 minutes and 7 seconds. Altogether, she would have won, once the Grand Prix prize is done, more than R500,000 out of all of these races. She's had an incredible year. Please put your hands together for your champion, Glenrose Xaba.
We'll never have regrets. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shot from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. We're gonna be.
With me here, I've got the winner of the entire series, Usisi Glenrose Xaba. Sisi unjani?
Ngiyaphila unjani?
Good. You won 5 out of 5. Congratulations, and how does it feel?
I can say that it was not easy. I'm feeling very excited. I'm feeling very happy because it was not easy journey. I'm proud about myself. I'm proud the way I keep on going when it comes to the series. The challenge was there, but you were supposed to focus and listen to your coach to what to do and what not to do. And other side, you know that I'm also preparing marathon. So I prepare marathon on top, and then I need to also put speed. So I have guys that helping me to endurance and speed, and also I have Karabo More, she have speed, so I can able to train with her when it comes to speed session.
But then, does it help for you? Did it help you to focus only on one series and not to do the other 10Ks, 5K series that we have in the calendar? Did that help you win this series? Maybe focus and win this one.
I can say that no, it's just that I decided that I won't do ABSA because was only 1 day rest in between, 2 days rest in between, so it will take a lot for me because you can't run when it comes to the hilly course, then you expect that you can run very fast. I just told myself that let me focus on what I can achieve and leave what I can also achieve and focus on one goal, because it was to run very fast when it comes to PE, because PE is very flat and you need to focus more on speed, and you must know your game when it comes to PE, because once you mess up one race in a series, you mess up the whole.
It's not easy to win 5 out of 5. For you, out of these 5, which one was the more easier, which one was the most challenging for you?
I can say that the was challenging for me was the first one, Cape Town. Then we went for Durban. No, Durban was not that challenging because I was coming from track. Then we go for PE. Yes, PE was challenging for me because I was not feeling well. I was not 100%. My body was not responding very well.
And you also won the Joburg and the Tshwane ones, which are hilly courses, and it's inland, unlike at the coast where there's more oxygen.
Yeah, Joburg and Tshwane are very difficult courses, but Joburg is much more very difficult to all the courses that they have in South Africa when it comes to races. So I'm very happy to run 33:07. Shows that I'm in the good form. I'm still on the peak that I was last year because I give all my best today, and yesterday I was coming from my long run, so it shows that I'm on the good mood.
You said you're doing a marathon, Valencia. What are your plans there?
My plans is to run very well when it comes to Valencia, to produce good time, to run as a record again, to run fast time like the athletes, the Eastern athletes like Kenyans and Ethiopians. If I can run sub 220, it will be much better for me, and I will be more very happy because I will be achieving the goal that I want.
Can you, and then next, are you planning for next year already?
Definitely, yes, I'm planning for next year. I'm going to start with the cross-country world champs, then I will continue with track and field, then I will run few 10Ks, then I will focus on half marathon world champs.
Thank you and all the best.
Thank you so much.
We've got our second or our runner-up lady here, Irvette. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm going to use a certain term. How does it feel to be a bridesmaid at the race that you used to dominate?
I'm grateful. I think getting older, being on podium just gets more like appreciative. I think being so long in the game, I've been in the top positions, and I want to be in the top positions again, but it's just getting a little bit too fast. But I'm grateful for today, and I think a top 3 finish is I couldn't have asked for a better race. I gave it my all, and it turned out good, and I'm happy with it.
But there's a saying, as you get older you get wiser, but unfortunately with running, as you get older you get slower. Kudos to you, you are still acing it at your age, competing with the young ones. How do you manage to get this speed?
I think you just stay hungry. I'm always hungry coming to Spar, and it's where my career started. So I think it will always have a soft spot with me, and I always just give that extra percent at Spar races, and I think I still got some fast times in me. I'm not giving up hope to run a sub 32, but it just needs to come together on the right time. I think I've had a good build towards a Berlin Marathon, and I want to put it to good use now because it didn't work in Berlin. So I knew I was in great shape going into it, and I think I'm just trying to put the puzzle back together again, that I can just use that shape that I had towards a bigger race. So I only have 2 races left for the year, so hopefully it will pay off in some race, so we'll see.
Please tell us about the 2 races that are left. You alluded to Soweto earlier. Is that one of them?
Yes, Soweto will be my last race for the season, so I'm looking forward to it, and gonna train. My training block will only start not this week, the next week, so just gonna take this week still a bit easier, and then the next training block will start for Soweto, and in between I'm just gonna have a speedy 10K hopefully, and that is it for the year. But for next year I really want to just shift it again to getting faster and doing the ultras again. I won't say I like comrades, but hopefully next year it will be better for me. So definitely that's the main goal for next year, is doing something fast and doing the ultra again. And it's just, I think my goals shift the whole time now as I'm getting older. I'm not just sticking to one distance. I'm trying a variety and see just where it takes me. I think it's interesting when you get older, you can experience with everything. So it's what I'm doing now, and it's working so far.
Quite a versatile runner, because you're doing 10, you're doing 21, you're doing 42, and even you're doing ultras. You are a versatile runner, and you're fast. How did the Joburg versus the Pretoria course of this series feel? Because the hills here, I could feel for you guys.
Pretoria just has a faster finish. So with this one, you still have a lot of climbs before the finish, and it's fast at the beginning, so you overspent it at the beginning, and then you're already in the red before the hard part starts. So and there's no relief really in the second half of this race. That's what makes it so harder than Pretoria. Pretoria is also a hard course, but it's not that hard as Joburg. And Joburg, I think the month it's October, everyone has raced a lot, so everyone is a bit more fatigued going into the race. And but I like it. The more end of the year races, I feel more energetic. So I like this race so much, and I think I've loved it since I've ran it. I don't know what was my first Joburg race when we're still running it at a different route. It's still a special race, and I just love coming out and running it.
What I've noticed, Glenrose has won 5, and I think you have won 4 of this series. I mean, how does it feel? I mean, you came second to her. It's like you were showing her the road to say you can turn here, turn there. But then how does it feel to see someone coming in your shoes and even becoming better, especially South African?
Yeah, I said it 3 years ago when Glenrose got more competitive with the Ethiopians who's running, and she was starting to beat them. It's her time to shine now. I had my time, and Renee had her time. We all had our time on the top, and it's now for the next generation to show off. And Glenrose has done such a good job of just keeping it South African, and just showing off what South Africans can do. I mean, running so much, winning 5 out of 5 is amazing, and the time she's running on the courses is just next level. I mean, that will even be a good time at the coastal. So she's really showing off and just doing what she should do, because that is setting the example for the next generation. And I think Violet is doing such a good job with their whole training group. The Tukurabus is running so well. They're running PBs left and right. So they have a real special group going forward, and it's going to set the example for the next generation to do also better than they did. So it has to get better, because otherwise we're not improving. So it's exciting to see the next generation being better than what we were 10 years ago. So it's just exciting to be still part of it. I'm not part of it, but it's still to be in the loop of it. It's exciting to see it.
Thank you for your time, and all the best in your future endeavors.
Thank you.
We've got the smiling assassin here. This is Gerda. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you, Roto?
You were running in the midst of the ladies today. I mean, there's no gents. How was the race for you?
It's always a pleasure to run here, to be part of the Spar Women's Challenge. I mean, there was a few gents around that I met afterwards, but the race was with the ladies, and it was a wonderful experience. I'm just glad that I was able to be here.
I think you run more or less in the same neighborhood. You know all the hills from the back of your hand. But I believe, or I'm of the belief, that this race was, because it's a 10K, they are 10K specialists. How was it running with the likes of Glenrose?
Yes, it is very true. The 10-kilometer races is quite different to the ultra marathons, but I come into the race knowing exactly what the challenge is ahead. I like to challenge myself on these shorter distances. I know it's not my specialty, it's not something that I focus on, but it certainly has a place in my calendar. It certainly has a place in terms of how I can improve myself, how I can work on being better at it and being competitive, not just on the long distances, but also here on the shorter distances.
And I saw you ran with Glenrose or the leading bunch for about 2-3 kilometers of the race, and then eventually you just let them go. Why did you do that?
Yes, of course. I have to also just focus on my own experience and focus on running the best race that I possibly can. So, of course, I would like to be more competitive. I would have liked to be more competitive today, but even so, I still have to race with what I have got in me on the day, and that's what I did today. I had to run my own race to make sure that I get to the finish line in the best possible way. But you know what? In the same way. it's really exciting for me to see the young athletes doing so well now. I remember when I was the younger athlete and coming into the race, not as an unknown, or not. Don't want to say actually unknown, just as a new face. But that's not what it is anymore. I've been around the running community for so many years now, and now there are a lot of young athletes coming through and also wanting to perform and find their place in the running community. And it's exciting for me because when the day comes where I can't be competitive anymore, I'm still going to be a huge fan of the sport, and I want to see other runners do well and watch them and cheer them on and support them from my TV. So I am very excited to see this and to see how it's growing and how the next generation is developing. It's not something that is making me feel sad. It's something that makes me very excited.
With this forming part of your preps for Cape Town Marathon in terms of speed, how did you fare?
I think today wasn't the performance that I wanted, so close to Cape Town Marathon. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say I'm pleased with the results that I had today, but I also don't want to read too much into it. I've had a very difficult week. I've had an injury. I've had a bad incident, and I had to not run most of the week. Only on Friday afternoon I tested how I felt, and even though I feel okay about the injury, it was not the best preparation coming into the race. I think that nerves, I felt it all the way. I felt it's from when the gun went off today, and I can't run when I'm that nervous. I can't perform at my best when I'm in that mindset. So I don't want to read too much into it. I'm still on track, and I'm still excited for Cape Town Marathon.
On a lighter note of things, because you were running in the place where you got an injury, you fell around this area. Maybe I thought, is it something that gave you a fright to say, hey, maybe I might fall again?
It did cross my mind on the race, to be honest with you. It's funny how the mind works. I did think about just please don't fall again, because that won't be very good. But no, you have to sometimes put it behind you. It's what happens to so many people. Some people have a lot of worse experiences, falling and really, really, really injuring themselves, breaking something. For me, I just have to focus and get over it and see it as a hurdle, not as the end of the road. Things recover, and the body is amazing how you can recover. So I'm still on track.
Last one, all ducks in a row for the Cape Town Marathon. Can you expect to see you on the podium?
That would be an amazing feat for me to experience it. In 2021, I missed the podium with one spot. I was fourth across the line, and I still remember it like it was yesterday, and thinking about how I could have just maybe improved on one spot to get on that podium. The Cape Town Marathon is growing, as we all know. It's year on year, it's just becoming bigger and bigger, and with that also comes better, stronger competition. But it excites me, and I will do my absolute best to get a good result.
See you at the Cape Town Marathon. Ciao. We've got our Deputy Minister, Mama Pius Mabe. How are you?
Good, thanks. And you?
We just wrapped the Spar series, which was, it was a 5-legged series, and we wrap it up here in Johannesburg. What do you make of this event from where it started to this day?
Well, one cannot compare, because Spar, it has set a same standard in all series. Well, Gauteng always becomes the biggest and the most vibrant one, but we want to thank Spar for making sure that this does not only happen in Gauteng, but it takes place in all 7 provinces. And we want to further challenge them that they must make sure that it then finds expression in all 9 provinces.
But then what does this mean to the fitness community, especially our women folk in South Africa?
Well, this means we are few steps ahead of what we want to achieve, a healthy nation and an active nation. It means that people with time, they're becoming conscious, and people are interested in participating in sporting codes, and of course we have an active nation. If in Gauteng we are able to register more than 10,000 women in one event just to come and do do an event in one day, then it shows that indeed we are almost there. We are in the right track.
I'm biased towards running at the SA Sport Awards. I think most of the awards went to athletics. Athletics is growing or has grown in South Africa, and what do you make of that as well?
Hey, of course, athletics, it has proven to be the number one sports now lately in South Africa. You know, our people are running like crazy, and it's so exciting. We are winning internationally. South Africa is number one. And also to mention that we have been awarded an opportunity to host the mountain race running. So as South Africa will be hosting the international games on that in 2027. And when I look at it, everyone should enter that competition because we don't need to build any infrastructure. We just have to run.
There's an influencer, social media influencer, who say, did you run? And this question goes to our Deputy Minister. Did you run today?
Not today because I have an injury on my Achilles, so I am unfortunately not being able to be active as expected.
When do we see you on the streets? I would wish to come and do a park run, walk with you, because I'm biased towards running, and I will always influence you to become one of us.
If you want to be my personal trainer, you're welcome. I would love that.
Game on, challenge accepted. But thank you for your time and all the best.
I'm waiting and I'm going to hold you to that.
Sure. Guys, you should watch the socials. I will be a personal trainer.
I'm going to give him my residential address, and if he doesn't come in 3 days, then it means
watch the space. Watch the space.
Now, the computer again randomly spat out 50 names at us, and in that first spot, first name out of the computer, this runner finished in 1 hour and 32 minutes over 10 kilometers. The race number is number 000. Aye man, get to the point. 00296 Sibongile and Charlie. Sibongile and Charlie, are you here?
You better be here, Sibongile, or else.
So, I'm going to make it a last call for Sibongile and Charlie. One last call. Sibongile and Charlie, are you here? Right. Our next finisher also ran the 10K. That's how the computer gave it to us, and finished in 1 hour and 45 minutes. Race number, funny enough, 4501, and her name is Keisha Alexander. Keisha Alexander, we have a winner! Oh wow! Look at that! Now, there's one more very important question that she has to answer before she qualifies for the car. What is your name?
Keisha Alexander.
You're absolutely correct. Well done.
Madam, congratulations on winning the car.
Thank you so much.
How are you feeling?
I don't know what to say. I kept on telling my brother that I wasn't going to get it. But we just stayed to see who would win it.
God is good.
God is very good. Thank you. I'm very glad I stayed. Thank you.
What can you say to Spar? Who's the organizer?
Thank you so much, Spar. I don't know where I'm going to be driving that car, but I'm going to be driving it. can you say everywhere I go? What can I say about Hyundai? Yeah. My other car is also Hyundai, so you know I'm already in the family. So
Yeah, you must bring that one. We trade that one.
Thank you for your time.
That was.